just to give you just a couple other things that that were important to me when I was writing the book. I think, you know, everybody I've met who deals with chimps recognizes their intelligence and also their humanity. In some ways, they are, in fact, so very similar to us that it is a hard thing to miss. And I want to point out the flip side of that, which is if they are a great deal like us, then we are also a great deal like them. And again, to say something that I know my father would approve of, as I have said many things he would not approve of, starting with the drinking. When you begin to look at human behavior through the lens of primate behavior, it is, as I did in the course of writing my book, that is a very hard thing to stop doing. So that I'm a very political person. I watch the events in Washington very closely, and there is a line in my book which I absolutely stand by, which is that the only way to make any sense of Congress is to see it as a 200-year primate experiment. So many display behaviors. So we share that, I think. We share with the other great apes an interest in hierarchy. We are very aware of who is above us on the social ladder and who is below us, and we have a strong sense of what we are owed based on our position. We share with the other primates an enormous interest in the sex lives of our fellow primates, and particularly a great deal of concern about who the women are sleeping with. And can they possibly be made to stop sleeping with the people that they are sleeping with? And also, we share with the rest of the great apes a natural empathy. And this is a lovely thing about us and them, that empathy is in fact part of our Darwinian heritage, and we come by it easily and we come by it naturally, and so do the rest of the great apes. That's the good news. The bad news is that we appear to limit this empathy only to those we see as like ourselves. And the minute you can put another person or another creature into the category of other, not only are we no longer empathetic, we have an actual, what the primatologist Francois calls an empathy deficit, that we actually have an antipathy towards those we do not see as like ourselves. And this explains, of course, as if it needed explanation, why when we go to war, the first thing that has to be done is to persuade us that the people we are fighting are not like us in any way. And it also explains why that's an easy case to make, why we fall for that over and over and over again. So I think what I have come to think in writing the book, in researching the book, in thinking about being a primate, and in thinking about living in a world with other primates and other creatures, that our job as humans, the human project must be to expand our circle of empathy, of who we think is like ourselves.